Hola, Laura aquí y bienvenidos a Minecraft en Español for beginning Spanish. We are working on week 4 of month 12, and this is super exciting because next week we are going to see the beginning of an awesome series of verbs that are super duper helpful and that will help you speak even more Espanol during class time. So, this week we're working with the verb cazar, and it can be a little confusing because there are several words that sound similar. So we have cazar, which is our verb from today. We have casa, which is house. And there's another verb, casar with an S, which means to marry. So casar with a Z means to hunt. Okay. So if I ask you, ¿Qué casas? ¿Qué significa? What does that question mean? Okay, hopefully you said, what do you hunt? And we can answer, yo cazo, and then whatever. So, ¿qué significa? Yo cazo. Right, that would be I hunt, and then whatever you are hunting. So, I'm going to ask a question, ¿Qué casas? And try to tell me what Steve caza. Okay, so, ¿Qué casas? Okay, hopefully you said, yo caso el Inderman. That's one that you do not change at all in español. ¿Qué casas? This one's a little longer. Yo caso el esqueleto. Okay. It looks similar, but not quite the same as Inglés. Okay, muy bien. So now let's reframe the question. And we're going to ask casas, and then whatever you are hunting, ask, do you hunt? And then whatever. We're going to practice first with positive, sí, yo caso, and then whatever you hunt. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with this one. Ask the question and try to answer it. Okay, so you could ask casas el jinete. It's just like asking the rider. It's kind of like a jockey or a horse rider, but it's the same kind of principle as the spider jockey here. So, ¿casas el jinete? Sí, yo caso el jinete. All right. How about this one? This one's super easy. ¿Casas el zombie? Sí, yo caso el zombie. Okay, and our last one for this page. I like this one. ¿Casas el zorro? Sí, yo caso el zorro. Okay, muy bien. You may have noticed I'm not saying casas. I'm saying casas. I am pronouncing the Z a lot softer. In Spanish, quite often, the consonants are a little bit softer than they would be in English because in English, when we pronounce a Z sound, it's usually with a Z buzzing sound. And in Espanol, it's a lot softer. It sounds a lot more like an S. So that's why it sounds like I'm saying casas. And that's why it can be confusing with those three words that I mentioned earlier. Cazar, cazar, and casa. Okay, muy bien. So let's do the negative. So casas, and then whatever with the answer, no, yo no caso. So let's try this one and see if you remember how to do people. Okay, hopefully you remember you need to say casas a Steve. Okay, using a personal A there, because he is a person. And then hopefully you said, no, yo no caso a Steve. That would be a little weird. Okay, and let's do an easier one. Okay, so hopefully you asked, ¿Cazas el gato? No, yo no caso el gato. And this one's a little trickier. Gets a little long. Okay. ¿Cazas una abeja? No, yo no caso una abeja. Okay, muy bien. That is our last one for month 12. This is fantastic. I am really excited because we are about to hit year 2 and some super fun, super awesome stuff. Muchas gracias por venir a este repaso. Thank you so much, as always, for coming to this review y nos vemos en la clase. Hasta luego.